of freezing Los Angeles. Anu, are you in here? Oh yeah, let me open up my tab here. Oh, did I not clean the screen again? I always forget. Okay, I'm gonna clean you guys here. Give me a second. There, now you guys look really pretty. So welcome back to my live. It's been a few days, and yeah, let's just hang out and chat and whatever. Uh, it's kind of freezing here in Los Angeles right now, and but don't believe the news. The news is totally exaggerating the situation, like they always do. So, all right, let's see. Dallas, Dallas, you're in here too. All right. Jose Garcia, you're in here. Greek Tony's in here. Okay. Uh, yes, I'm a Zaddy. So if you've never seen any of my lives, I am a funny fit Zaddy. Yes, I'm owning that term, and and yeah. So I'm here for your viewing pleasure. So Anu, you were counting down 3 minutes. Oh my God, that's so cool. I'm good. Where is lovely Aiden? I saw Aiden on TikTok, and hopefully he comes in here. So let's see the news. Yeah, they're claiming a blizzard is coming. You guys do not believe the news. That blizzard warning for Los Angeles is for the mountains of Los Angeles. It's not for the real Los Angeles. Like the real Los Angeles is flat, okay? And then we have some hilly areas called like Beverly Hills, Hollywood Hills. I mean, they said theoretically it could maybe snow there at the tippy top if the snow comes down to like 1,000 feet, which it hasn't in like 100 years. I mean, it's possible. It's freezing here, so it could happen. Um, Albert Cohen is in the house. Hey, it's Albert, also known as Pablo. Okay, so you have a new screen name, or you changed it or something. So welcome. Camille is in here. Hey, Camille. And blizzard in Korea. Yeah, there's no blizzard in Koreatown. Like seriously, it's cold outside. Like it has been a cold day. I think it got to like, I think the high was like 53 today. It was really cold. Uh, Anu, yes, welcome Anu. And let's see who else we got. Jose Garcia had an ice storm, no power. Well, that sucks. And of course, you're in Finland. It's always cold there. Hey, hey Google, what's the temperature in Tampere?
The current temperature in Tampere is 23 degrees.
Yeah, that's really cold. That's really cold. Like you changed it to your stage name. Okay, cool. So I no, they say it'll still be soap. Aiden has shown up in the house. Aiden, thank you for joining my little live corner here. I was just talking about how it's really cold in LA, like the coldest it's been. But don't believe the news, okay? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I wouldn't be doing the live if I wasn't good. So I decided to pop in here and just chat with you guys and form more of a community bond with you guys because that's what the good creators do. Okay, so it's been freezing. Yeah, in Reseda it's even colder, right? It's colder because the valleys don't have the effect of the ocean. So it's like a cold. Well, turn on the heater. You have heat. You have a heater. All the apartments in Los Angeles have heaters. And houses, I think even the houses under the law have them. I used to live in a really old house when I was growing up, and the heater was like a grate on like the floor. Like those things are illegal now, but back then, and it was a gas heater, so it was like this grate, kind of like a grill in the middle of the living room where hot air came out. It was weird. Um, Thanks for yeah, no, this is an Andrew Christian tank. It's very Zaddy-ish. It shows stuff, but it doesn't. It's for hose, basically, you know, for for a hot hose. So Ola Camille. Yeah, it's Andrew Christian. He makes the best, gay stuff. It's right there. Or as I call him, Andrew Sean, because Christmas they always initial it with an X. That means the Christmas Sean, but then if you phonetically read it out, it says Sean. So, uh, yes, Aiden, I'm having a good day. I made, some TikTok videos, and one of them is doing good for me. Oh yeah, guys, I posted the video here on YouTube also. It's how what bottoms can do to make a top go wild. It's funny. It's funny. And I got the inspiration from watching some other TikTok, and I didn't rip it off. I really got inspired by it, and then I made my own list in the head. Because I know I always say rip off other creators. I don't. I actually do create original works. So I was doing spring cleaning, and it didn't rain all day. But when I went to get groceries, it started to pee down. Aiden, thank you so much for the super chat. Guys, Aiden just gave me a super chat. That's a way to appreciate your creator. Thank you so much. If this was TikTok, I would be clapping with the effect. But Aiden, I'm going to show you my tank top. I think you've seen it in my other videos, but this is how it looks. I know everybody else wants to see too. So yeah. See, it's kind of see-through-ish. So it's horizontal though, so 1 pound sterling. I think so. Yes. So yeah, it's good for going to the clubs. So I know you guys like seeing my abs too, in this area. But yeah, it's really cool. It makes you look buffer, I think, the horizontal lines. So you guys, this is all for fitness motivation. Remember, I'm only doing this for fitness motivation. So thank you, Aiden. So yeah, guys, let me catch up on the messages. It was peeing down in London, you guys, in case you guys don't know. We love House. Okay, if I were Andrew Christian, I would sleep with my. He does. He does. Like look, somebody told me once that Andrew Christian is the Hugh Hefner of the gay world. Do you guys in this room know who Andrew Christian is? He is a designer, and he's a gay designer, and he's really talented. Like, he really makes good underwear. Like, I will never go back to wearing normal underwear after wearing Andrew Christian's underwear, because they're like made for the gay male physique, and they're roomy. They're not constricting. Like, after wearing Andrew Christian underwear, I can't go back to normal underwear because it feels like it's pressing you. Like imagine being a woman that's like has very nice chest and it's always being suppressed. That's how normal underwear feels now. While his underwear, it hugs you, but it's like a nice hug, a supportive hug. So, but yeah, I would totally also be with those models. I am a content producing machine. I am. I wish I owned. Yeah, the clothes are kind of expensive. His brand of clothes, but if you sign up on his website, he has sales, and the thing is, he has sale on the sale clothes. So like something that's $25 will go down to like $15, and then some days that $15 sale goes down to like $7. And that's usually when I get it. Like, I buy a bunch of them at once. It's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. Looking good. Dallas sent a message. Oh, he sent the eggplant message. You guys know what the eggplant is, right? That's always fun. Our fitness. Yes, I'm basically a fitness guru / fit Zaddy. Okay. So yeah. So there's 9 people in here. So guys, if you've never joined my live, this is kind of like a free range chat type of live. We talk about anything and everything. You guys can ask me questions about anything. If I don't feel comfortable answer, I just won't answer. Okay. But you can ask me about my hair transplant, about gay life, about just current events, and you can just admire me quietly in the room and stuff, because I'm that entertaining. Like, yes, people just want to watch me, like a digital zoo animal. So, but yes, lovely lad, Aiden, thumbs up. Okay, so Greek Tony, he seems very nice when I met him and not sleazy, and his designs are the best. He seems like he's sweet. He does seem like he's sweet from his videos. He has a very soft-spoken voice. He's like, oh my God, hi guys, hi, I'm Andrew Christian, and we're here to have a nice show. Like that's how he talks. Not feminine, but just very soft spoken. Let's see. Free range. What's your thoughts on open relationships or one to one? Do you guys really want to know my thoughts on open relationships? Let's see. Well, I'm okay, I'm kind of like for them and not for them. So like I think when you initially meet somebody and you're with them, you have to be like monogamous at least for like a year. You know, there has to be some kind of like at the beginning, you shouldn't really want to be with other people at the beginning if you really love them. I agree with that. So I do believe in that part of it. But then if you're with them for like a year or a year and a half or two, and then once that relationship, once you're with your main for a while and that's solidified and you guys want to like mess around and you're both okay with it, then it's fine. Then I think it's totally fine. It's like the more the merrier, you know. But if you had asked me when I was 18, would I ever think this way? Hell no. I would have been like, "Are you crazy? I believe in traditional gay values." I would have told you. He can't even look at another man. I would have told you. I'll kill him if he looks at another man. That's how I was. So, what is that dollar sign on the right? What dollar sign? There's no dollar sign. There's no dollar signs here. Oh my, Moises is not a tart. Well, I mean, initially, I do believe you have to be monogamous. Like yes, I do believe in it initially, but then like this is why people end up breaking up. You know, they're like after 3, 5 years, they're like, oh no, they slept with somebody for one night. They spent 1 hour with somebody else. I need to destroy my 5 year relationship. Well, that's dumb. Like that's dumb. It's like nobody wants to eat the same meal every day for 30, 40 years. It's crazy. Aiden, thank you so much again. Thank you, Aiden. I just saw it. The message is I was so passionate talking that I forgot to read the message there. Thank you, Aiden, for the super chat sticker. You are awesome. 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 I like this. Oh, this is a good angle, guys. Look, it looks super buff. It's the best. So, Camille, lovely, too bad. The cold is there too. Yeah, Camille is in Anaheim. She is close to Disneyland. And you know, Camille, have you ever been to Disneyland when they say that it's going to snow at Disneyland? You guys might not know about this, but at Disneyland in winter, they make it snow. And this, I think they started doing this in like the year 2007 or 8. And I went down there because it said Disneyland presents snow during the Christmas parade. But it wasn't snow. At the time, they put this magical music like ah, and then once the the magical music starts, these fans start blowing and it's soap bubbles, but they're tiny little soap bubbles that are really clumped up. So they fall really kind of fast, not like real soap bubbles that gently fall. And it's like you can smell it in the air. It's not snow. It's like it's so fake. But if you ever see that, that's the snow that Southern California makes. Sorry, something got in my throat. All right. All right. Regal Donnies. Hey, do you use Dermaroll and how many times a week? I do not use Dermaroll. I do not use finasteride. I do not use Rogaine. I don't use any of those things. I just eat healthy and I work out and I don't worry about my hairline anymore. Like the most invasive thing I did to my hair was right after the transplants. I did get the PRP right there, right after the surgery, like they give it to you. And then I went 30 days later, then I went 3 months later, and then 6 months later. I did do that. And that was the fertilizer that worked, and my hair has stayed ever since. So, some guys, every day they're rolling that derma roller on their head, and now they're doing it on their face too. But I don't do that. But if you want to do it, go ahead. Some guys swear by it, but I don't use it. And it looks good. I mean, I think It looks really good still. So it's almost gonna be 5 years in August. So, and I've been offered to promote some of these pills. Like some company asked me to endorse. Well, they said they would send me a bunch of product. They actually didn't say they would pay me. They're like, "Can you talk about these pills if we send them to you?" And I'm like, "Bitch, maybe if you pay me, I would." But even then, I would feel really uncomfortable because it's not those pills that make my hair look beautiful. It's just me, you know. So, uh, on the comment section, there is a little dollar sign when you comment. Is that how I give tips? Okay, okay, Greek Tony. If you comment, it should say at the bottom, chat publicly as Greek Tony. Yes, and there's a little dollar sign there. Yeah, if you click it, you can send a super sticker or a super chat, and then it gives you options of what you can send. The super sticker is one of them, and the super chat is like a highlighted thing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I see you did it. You did. See, it's like self-explanatory. You sent some creature that looks like a hippopotamus. Thank you so much. You're awesome. All right. Um, do I take diet pills? No, no, I don't take diet pills. Okay, so a lot of you are like obsessed with like my body, right? So I do not take diet pills. I have not had liposuction. You guys think I also do liposuction? This is natural abs. These are not lipoed abs. And yeah, it's like I have low body fat. You're always gonna have some fat, guys. Like, look, that like to me, I wish I didn't have that. But you're always gonna have some fat. And and that's natural, right? That's natural. And you guys, all these guys on Instagram and here on YouTube, and even me, like when I show off my body, I'm sucking it in and I'm tightening it, like when I do those poses. Everybody has like you've seen those videos where the guys are like relaxed and then they go like they tighten up. Every guy, it doesn't matter who he is, they're all like flexing when they're in those photos. So yeah, I don't take diet pills. I just do intermittent fasting, which is just like the funny way to describe intermittent fasting is disordered eating. But it's really ordered eating, okay? You just eat at certain types of the day and you don't eat McDonald's and you don't drink. That's all it really takes. So my hair looks very sexy. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you. Today I put a mousse. You guys know what mousse is. It's like a foam. That's like the best thing for my type of hair. I've noticed that if I don't put anything in it, it just starts becoming kind of flat, which is a different look. It looks good, but the mousse makes it puffy. You guys like fluffy things. You guys, the other day, I went on TikTok and I was standing like this, well, shirtless, right? And the guys were like, "We like it when you're fluffy," and I'm like, "What fluffy?" They're like, "Fluff it." They wanted me to like fluff on air. And I was like, that's not this type of chat. Like, it's not that type of chat at all. I don't know where they would get that idea, right? So, message held for review. It's just Aiden's eyes. Like, why does it always do that? Uh, what's PRP and is it included with the transplant? Okay, Regal Donnelly. PRP is short for platelet rich plasma. So that's what it's called. I don't know if you know who the Kardashians are. I think everybody does. They do PRP. Those girls do PRP on their faces. And PRP is where you go to the doctor, they take some blood out of your arm, they put it into some vials, they put those vials into a machine that spins. It's a centrifuge. As it spins, it separates the white blood cells from the red ones. Then they get the white blood cells, put it in a syringe, and they re-inject them either in your hair or in your face for the Kardashians. And those white blood cells, white blood cells are like super good or something. So they help regenerate your body parts. So so after the transplant, I had that done a few times, and that's all my hair needed to like stay beautiful. So that's what PRP is. And just Google it, PRP. You'll see zillions of websites explaining it, and videos here on YouTube will explain it too. So, oh no, we're not obsessed with your body. We're obsessed with everything about un 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 uncut. You mean or totally 100? Lovely. You meant 399? Yeah, sure you did. Sure you did. Uh, hair looks good. Happy. Have I been to a bath space house? Yes, I have. I think every gay man has, and if they haven't, I think they're weird. To be honest, that means they're not liberated. So, yeah, I've been to them, and they are fun. Like I can't explain much more on this thing because I don't want to be banned. But if you've never been, I mean, this is. I think they're all gonna close down soon because there's no need for them anymore because of the internet. Like I know the ones in LA, like almost all of them are gone because there's no need for that anymore. There's just the telephone. There's the technology. Like I said, you can just order a guy up like a pizza now. So so but they're crazy, you know. So it's like a dying type of place. Like it's a Sun City, Iden. Uh, we have nothing as good as Sun City here in America that I've been to. So, do you know any Botox places? No, I don't. I don't do Botox. I don't know anything about Botox. I once asked Dr. Cortez, uh, Jimmy Cortez, if he knew any dental offices in uh in Mexico for like teeth whitening and stuff. He couldn't give me one recommendation. I mean, I'm sure he did knows one place, but he couldn't recommend one to me. So I can't talk about anything about Botox or even a dental office down there. You got to do your own research, which is yeah, it's scary, right? Especially if there's no video reviews, just like type reviews. Like, remember there was a time when reading a review on the internet meant something, whether it was for a movie or an Amazon product or a clinic. It meant something at some time. Now robots are writing reviews and you don't know what's real and what's fake. So that's why people are now going to like YouTube to see real humans like me talk about it. Because you know you can tell when it's like an ad and when it's like a real human. So this is like the future now. Reviews have to be like video human reviews, you know, to be trusted now. Because I don't trust like half of what I read now, whether it's IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, or Amazon. So Anu wrote, they are so. I don't like that family. You don't like the Kardashians? Our family is so cool, so cool. Liberate me. You are liberated, Aiden. You live in beautiful London, London, UK. London, England, UK. Yes. No, some luxury spas will stay open. Yeah, luxury spas will always stay open. That's true. A lot of guys love sitting in jacuzzis. Yes. Botox, no. I mean, I'm sure Botox works well with some people. See, the thing is with these plastic surgeries, they work. Plastic surgery and Botox, those things work. But it doesn't work the same on me as it would work on you, as it would work on Kim Kardashian, because everybody's so damn different. Like, you guys, I did a TikTok filter, uh, that teenager look where it makes you look young. Now, on me, when I do that, it really looks like a kid version of me. But other people are using it and it looks totally whack. It looks bad. So that's how plastic surgery is. On some people, a facelift or Botox can really make them look like more beautiful. And on other people, it's just gonna make them look like a monster. And that's the thing, you don't know. It's like a lottery. So plastic surgery works. If you have the money for it, do it. But just know you're spinning a roulette wheel. You don't know if you're gonna get the good version of you, a better, refreshed version, or a crazy Frankenstein version. That's the thing. You know, there's some people that get plastic surgery and look really, really like good. Like, God, who's a lady that's had okay, like that lady Jane Fonda, she's had plastic surgery and that lady's like 80 and she looks good. Like she doesn't look like an 80-year-old woman. And she doesn't look also like a young woman, but she looks I don't know, good. Like that lady looks good. Susan Lucci, who's like a soap opera star, also 75 or something. She does look younger. She looks like she's 55. But it's not one fits all. Aiden, thank you very much, Aiden. Aiden, I just saw it. Hey, Michael, I just saw you popped in. I'm glad you can hear. Yeah, guys, Michael joined in last time, and remember he said he doesn't hear anything, and I kept talking, and then I started freaking out, thinking, "Oh my God, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?" But it was just on his end the issue because he watched on the replay, that I was clamoring for his attention. I was freaking out and being like, "Oh my God, Michael, please, please hear me." So I'm glad you can hear me. So yes. So all right, let me go back to the messages. Okay, the Botox. All right, somebody wrote something about the monkeypox, right? Let's see. Am I worried? No, because all the gay men are vaccinated in California. I don't know about the other states, but I know the big cities, New York and LA, all the gay hoes are vaccinated for the pox. Like I was actually one of the first people that got one of the vaccinations because how did I don't know how it was, but it just like I was one of the first people because I think I went on the second day that it was available, and I made line, and then you had to get like 2 doses, and I was like, then they said there wasn't enough supply for the second dose, but miraculously when I went there was, so I got them like right on time, 30 days apart, and it was like fine, and the gays really did take it seriously because nobody was going out for like a month. It was like it was true because there's nothing more that will affect gay men than them losing their beauty, you know? And that monkeypox was like scary because it affects a man's beauty. And if anything's gonna make grab a gay man by the shoulders and be like, "Stop what you're doing," it's a man's fear of losing his beauty, a gay man's fear of losing his beauty. So, and because it leaves scars. Like, are you kidding me? You can't hide that with makeup. So, uh, Frankenstein, Zsa Zsa Gabor, young, old people nice, Zsa Zsa cool. Message is held for review. I had my monkeypox vaccination. Uh, how long did you have to wait, Aiden, for that? Like, you guys in the UK, I mean, okay, London is a what they call an alpha world city. So you guys should have had that vaccine pretty fast. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. So, have you heard of Hair Fix in TJ? It's the same as HMR, but just recently started a few years ago. No, never heard of it. Never heard of it. And unless there's videos, it probably wouldn't be recommended on my channel. That's the thing. I don't. I've seen more videos of HMR, but I don't. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not searching those things anymore. I don't see any more hair videos from Tijuana other than mine and Fred Riley's. So, do I have any tattoos? No, I don't have any tattoos, and that's not because I don't think tattoos are hot. They're hot, but I think I said it before that just like this shirt is cool, right? Like this tank top. Well, in 5 years, in 7 years, I'm probably not gonna think this is cool anymore, and I'm gonna want to get rid of it. And I fear that if I got a tattoo in 5 years, 7 years, I'm gonna be like, "Ugh, why did I get this? I don't like this anymore," or I'm just bored, you know. And it's like the same thing with like hairstyles. Like right now, I like my hair like this, but there's been times I only like keeping it really short, and there's been times it's been longer, and it's you know I can't predict what I'm gonna like in 10 years. It's too risky, in my opinion, to get one because of that. Not because of because I think it would look sexy. It would. And you know, a lot of the corn stars have really nice ones, you know? So the slut scene shut down for a few weeks. Yeah, it was the same here. Like nobody was even going to the clubs in Los Angeles. Like what? Like and supposedly like nobody was going on the apps either because everybody was like terrified. Um, just wanted to do a quick pop in, Zaddy man. Hey, Kaito. Kaito is joining us from the great state of Pennsylvania, y'all. I've been busy looking at graduate schools and had an interview. Oh wow, nice. Well, I wish you luck with that. I hope it works out and the interview goes well and you hear back soon. You know, because that's the thing when you like do interviews, you guys. It's the not knowing, right? Like sometimes you'll get lucky. You'll go to a job interview and instantly they're like, "Oh, okay. Well, when can you start?" Like, and then sometimes they're like, "Okay, we'll let you know," and they'll let you know like the next day. But sometimes it might be like a week, 3 days, and that time is horrible. It's like an STI test. It's like you need to know right away, otherwise you start freaking out. So here in Finland, quite fast. I've heard it from my friend. Hello, lovely Kaito. I checked the flights to LA and I was shocked to see the return ticket for 350. Well, I mean, technically this is the best time to come to LA because it's the low tourist season because it's winter here. It's technically the nice weather, guaranteed nice weather probably won't be till like April, I think, because it still rains in March. By April, it's it sometimes rains in March, sometimes it doesn't, but it's more likely, you know. So uh, I think that's why the prices are good. Like right now, I think the most expensive place to fly from LA is Sydney because guys, Mardi Gras is going on in Sydney on Tuesday, and one of my influencer friends, he's flying there now. I think he just landed. Uh, he's gonna be there for the Mardi Gras. I've always wanted to spend, gay pride in Sydney. It's like crazy. Not that I've ever done it, but I've seen it on TV and I've been to Sydney. So I love the city and the people down there. Uh, that's the gayest shirt I have seen, and I'm gay. This is guys. This is just like very a flirty shirt. It's like it shows off kind of my body, and it kind of does it. It's like modest. It's like a modest hoe, right? Let's see if I turn on these lights, you might see better. Yeah, see, it's kind of see through, but not. Oh, and somebody left some mean comment. Well, not a mean comment, but I wore this in one of my TikToks. They're like, "Oh, it looks like you have breast with that shirt." And like, no, they're pecs. Okay, they're pecs. So that guy that said that, I blocked him. I blocked him because I was trying to be nice to him and come back with him with humor, and I tried dealing with him, but he kept just leaving nasty comments, and I was like, well, f that, you're blocked, permanently blocked. Otherwise, he would be in this live saying crazy stuff. So uh, when you start your podcast, I'll be your first guest, and we could get a gay guy's perspective and a straight guy's perspective on things. That would be really interesting. That I've thought about that. There's an actor friend I have that's straight, and I was like, he could probably also do something like that because he's like a super cool straight guy. Like I didn't know there were straight people that were so cool with like gay people, and he's like one of them. And but I didn't know. I guess you're one too, Regal Donnies. So all right, 77 degrees today in Delaware. That's not fair. Hey Google, what's the temperature?
In Los Angeles, it's currently 50 degrees.
Yeah, it's 50 degrees here. Remember the other day it was 64 degrees when we were live? So today this is frigid. This is frigid for us. But of course in here it's climate controlled. So uh quite warm in Finland. Moises, do you ever wish you had a hairy chest? I do I well, I mean, I've seen men with hairy chest, but there's like a certain there's different types of hairy chest, right? And there is a type that is very like nice. So uh let's see, is there an example of a guy? It would be too hard to look for one. But you know what? I'm gonna start curating some photos because we always we end up talking about physical looks on this show a lot, guys. Because this I guess I cater to the gay community, and the gay community is very superficial. Okay, that's why you guys follow me partially. It's not all because I'm funny, right? It's because of my looks. But but yeah, I'm gonna curate some photos of stuff that we talk about, and I'm gonna find a photo of the perfect hairy chested man because some guys are like bears. I don't like that. No, it's like very manicured. It kind of looks like little waves. That's the type of hairy chest I do like, but not like not bushy, you know. So breast. I want to go on one of the all gay cruises. I can imagine I wouldn't sleep. Yeah, one of the guys on here on YouTube posted a video of one of the parties. I think it was the Freedom of the Seas. Freedom of the Seas, I think, is now the biggest boat because it was the Oasis of the Seas. Now it's called Freedom of the Seas. And so at the very back of the ship has an amphitheater that's open air, and it was like packed with men. And people in the comments were like, "Oh my God, this is an introvert's nightmare," and uh, and uh, and then somebody was like saying, "Yeah, I can imagine the amount of action going on in the corridors," and people were like, "Yes, there was like a whole floor dedicated to people having like, you know, group sessions, and apparently you can write on your door that you're into that. Like they have like some weird coded system where you can say you're looking to join a group, and the guy was saying that yeah, it goes on all night and every night basically that they have energy. It's crazy, but and it's all like in the international waters, so there's like no rules, you know. So it sounds crazy. So why am I wearing a shirt? Well, this is what do you call this is not TikTok. You know, on TikTok I do take off my shirt more because it's a different type of medium. But I mean, if you give me a super chat or a super sticker, I'll take off my shirt. You can feel free to send me one, and I'll reward you by showing all of this. So this message is held for review. All right, let's see. Let's see what the messages that are held for review. Yeah, I did block him. Yeah, I did block him, Anu. So, uh, and you'll get an actor's answer. With me, you'll get a real guy's answer. Oh, yeah, because see, I want to keep everybody. Guys, that is true. A lot of guys and women that are actors are also people pleasers, and they want to be liked and loved at any cost. And that's something I am trying to reverse because I am guilty of wanting to be liked and loved by everybody, and that's impossible. Like, there's people that are just not going to like you, and sometimes we're scared to say our real opinions because we don't want to offend or piss somebody off. But people will respect you more if you're honest and say your true opinion. So I'm trying to bring more of that energy. So that's so funny you said that, Regal Donnies, because it's true. It's true. Yeah, you get a real answer from a straight guy sometimes. That's true. I got the body of a 20-year-old. I wish I had a body of a 20-year-old, but all right. Thank you, Aiden. Bear looking. Oh, somebody asked if I like hairy backs. No, I do not like hairy backs. I trimmed all my chest yesterday and I did some manscaping. That's good. It's all about those tiny details. Just like this little beard that I've grown out, the Zaddy beard. It's all about like see how like there's like a little line there? Like it's those tiny details that there's a line. If I didn't manicure it, there'd be like little hairs here. And while it doesn't look gross or bad, subconsciously you judge somebody on how they look, right? And it's those teeny tiny little microscopic details that make up the whole. And that's why I try to keep my beard trim and looking, you know, looking proper, okay, looking elegant. Trying to give off those elegant main character Zaddy vibes, okay? So, Michael, I've done several RSVP cruises, lots of fun. Yeah, RSVP, that's like for the classy gays. Those are the rich classy gays, the RSVP gays. But the Oasis, no, the Atlantis gays, now those are the hoes, you know, and those are the ones that I've heard all these stories. But good stories, guys, good. I've heard only good stories. Aiden, thank you so much for the super chat sticker. I'll do some fitness motivation. Okay, I'll do some fitness motivation. I wish I had the music here. I really wish I had some music here. Okay, are you ready? Can you all handle this? Can you handle this? Can you handle it? The following demonstration is only for fitness motivation. There. Fitness motivation. Oh yeah, the lights. I need proper lighting because I forget it gets darker in here. But there. Okay, fitness motivation, everybody. Fitness motivation. 200 crunches is all it takes. Is that too much to ask for? I don't think so. And this is my pose like that. It's like kick-ass pose. Yeah. I learned how to do this in Australia, you guys. This thumbs up. I saw a poster in Australia that was like this, and I just copied it. That's the honest truth. I saw that poster when I was like 18. So, fun times. In Australia, I loved going to Australia when I was 18 because you can drink there at 18 years old. It's like you're an adult instantly. So when I went to Australia, people thought there's like no Latinos there, so everybody thought I was from India. People didn't know I was American until I started speaking. That's a true story too. So yeah, guys. Okay, now I'm back to being modest. All right. That was your fitness motivation. for now. All right, let's see. Zaddy vibes. I want the Atlantis cruise. I want the Atlantis cruise too. I've been to the resort, you guys. I've been to the Atlantis resort in Puerto Vallarta. That was fun. And that's the one I went to with the rich guy. Remember, guys, I told you I went with a daddy on a vacation, and then I broke up with him on the airplane. So we went on an Atlantis cruise. So he wouldn't let me talk to anybody that was even close to my age, and I honestly just wanted to talk to them, like to be friendly. Every time I tried talking to somebody that was like 25, he was like he's just imposing himself into the convo, and it was like it was rude. It was rude. It's like, I'm just trying to make a friend here. Like, I thought I was gonna F every man I talked to. It was too much. Okay. So why am I wearing pants? I would just be in underwear if I could, but I can't, so. Hey, Moises, have you ever dressed in drag, or is that too gay for you? I have not. And would I ever? I don't know. I don't have the desire to. I don't think it's like a oh, it's too feminine, I would never do it. I mean, it's theatrics. It's in the world of entertainment, but I just don't see myself. It looks uncomfortable to be in a dress and to put on the makeup. I don't even like trimming my beard. And to imagine putting on makeup and then the high heels, like my feet hurt in sneakers when I go hiking sometimes. It's like, do I want to be high heels? No, I don't. It just doesn't seem practical in a fun way, because usually guys wear drag and then they go to like parties, right? Where you're up and about, and just the thought of having all that extraness on me doesn't seem freeing. It seems constricting, because in general, women's clothing is constricting, right? Like, I was watching this show called not The Outer Banks. That came out today, by the way, if you guys haven't seen The Outer Banks. But there's this other show that I was talking to you guys about the other day, and the girl was wearing like a princess gown, and she was at a fair, and the gown was like pretty. She looked like Cinderella, right? But women's clothing is restricted. Like, she was like holding. She tried to run because there's a scene where there's like somebody attacking them, and she has to grab the dress like this, and then she has to hop like a rabbit everywhere, because female clothing is made to basically control women. I mean, let's face it. I don't think it's liberating. So I would not wear drag, no. And it's really for that. So, thumbs up as always, Anu. Let's do it. Wait, Atlantis gays, never been in a cruise. You've never been on any type of cruise, Kaido, at all? I've been to Catalina Island. That's an island that's off the coast of Los Angeles. Thumbs up. Interesting true stories. These are true stories. Yes. Thanks for the motivation. Am I wearing underwear? So, I am wearing underwear right now. I made a TikTok earlier. Oh yeah, I made a video earlier, and I didn't post it because I thought it was too scandalous, where I was not wearing underwear, but I was wearing these same pants. That it was too revealing. So, and I just know there's like limits. Like, if this was a little darker, I could have gotten away with it, I think. So, oink. This message is held for review. It's not even a bad message. So rude. Drag show's cool. Here in Finland, we have so cool drag show people. Yeah, I mean, I love going to drag shows a lot. There's something here in Los Angeles, in West Hollywood, called the Drag Brunch that they have in West Hollywood. And that's entertaining, because you hear all the songs of the divas, right? Like, they'll imitate Britney, Gaga, Beyonce, basically all the icons, right? Like Taylor Swift now, and they're all good songs, because they're not actually singing, they're lip singing. And so it sounds perfect. I love that. Anu, lovely, you like the drag shows. Example. And Jarkko Valti. Does the cruise include drinks? I don't know about the cruises. I know at the resorts the drinks were free unless you wanted the top shelf booze. And trust me, after like one drink, it doesn't matter if it's top shelf or low shelf, because in Mexico, because the Atlantis cruise I went to was in Mexico, and in Mexico, all tequila is 100% agave. In the United States, they can give you a mix of 50% agave and 50% sugar alcohol. So in Mexico, you're safe just drinking the cheapest tequila. You'll be fine, especially because Puerto Vallarta is in the state of Jalisco. Jalisco is like the California of Mexico, you guys. Everything you think of is Mexican, like mariachis, tequila, margaritas, were all invented in that part of Mexico, Jalisco. So that's like the true Mexico, not Mexico City. It's Jalisco, where all that famous stuff comes from. So thank you, Aiden. Thank you. I just noticed. Thank you. You are awesome. 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 I will give you a kiss right here. That's for all of you too. You could all enjoy that, right? So, Yo Moises, you ever like girls and would you make out with one if she was down? Wow, these are such interesting questions. Okay, so I have made out with a girl before, and because I always wanted to know if kissing a girl was any different than kissing a guy. And I did kiss a girl because in my mind I was like, oh, it's gonna be like softer, like kissing, because it's gonna be like more delicate, like some flower kissing her. No, it was just like kissing a man. Guys, kissing a man and kissing a woman feels the same. I mean, if they don't have a mustache, like obviously if they have facial hair, it's different. But if you kiss a man that doesn't have any facial hair, it feels just like it feels the same. Like I've kissed men and I've kissed women, and it felt the same as a man. It's the same softness. Like this is all the same in there, and that was really shocking. And I guess she was into it because I think she was more into me than I was into her. I mean, come on, obviously, right? But so she was like, "Oh, I'll try to get up in here." And the thing is, I kissed this girl in the middle of a gay club because I met her at a gay bar, and I thought she was lost. I was like, "What is this little straight girl doing in a gay bar?" And she was all alone, and we were like the same age. And I was like, "Hey, what are you doing here? Like, are you lost? This is a gay bar." And she's like, "Oh no, I know, I'm lesbian," but she didn't look lesbian, which means she was like really feminine. And she's like, "I had a fight with my girlfriend, and I'm gonna meet up with them later." And we started talking and having drinks, and then she was like, "I gotta go, and you're coming with me." And I was like, "What?" And she literally grabbed my hand, and she's like, "No, you're coming with me." And then we went to this other bar to meet the friends. The friends never showed up. It was just me and her. And then we just kept getting drunker and had more fun. And I said, "I've never kissed a girl. Do you wanna make out?" So I was the initiator, actually. So it wasn't her. But then once we got into it, she was totally trying to get in here, right? And I said, "It'll be fun if we do it in front of all these gay guys." And we did do it. I mean, kissing, guys, kissing. And so I did kiss her. And then afterwards, I was like, "Oh, that was good." And then she was like, "Did you see that?" And I was like, "See what?" Everybody turned around when we were French kissing. And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, everybody stopped and turned around to see us kiss." And I didn't see it because I was like, I had my eyes closed. I was living in the moment. But apparently it was that hot. It was that hot that moment. So yes, I have kissed a girl. So yes, I have not kissed a girl with facial hair. Right? and I don't want to. No, I would want a pure, like, standard issue girl. Okay. I didn't type something in here. Let's see. Oh, the emoji thing that it always blocks. Interesting, Mexico. I'm just catching up on messages. Last time I kissed a girl was in high school. First time kissing a man was in college. I knew I was home then. Oh, yeah, right? Like, you instantly know. I would never be with a girl. I need only men. But how do you know if you've never been with one, right? See, so that's like the other thing. Like, yeah, like how do you know if you don't try it? Like, I know that's what they tell gay people all the time. Like, right? Well, how do you know you're not straight if you've never tried it? You know what? I think that's kind of a valid question, and I would ask a straight man the same thing. How do you know you're not gay if you've never been with a man? Like, they're val. I other people would be like repulsed. They'd be like, I just know, I just know. No, well, you don't know. You don't know. Like, is that really how you feel? Well, would you feel that way after 4 drinks? You know, or yeah, it's like, come on. So Michael, cool life story. Lovely, Michael. Kissing. Wow, so cool. You dirty birdie. No, women, no. Oh my God. I mean, I think there are scenarios where it's possible. Yes, you know. So I can't describe the scenario. I know the scenario that would make almost any gay man have sex with a woman. Like I have it. I know. I think I can recreate. If I'm able to recreate the conditions, I'm almost certain that I can get any gay man to have sex with a straight woman if these conditions were met. And I can't say them because they're too graphic to say on YouTube. But but yes, if the environment is the way that I know I could create, it is totally doable, and you'd probably enjoy it. Yes, but it involves a lot of there's a lot of moving parts to it. I know Aiden doesn't agree. Aiden won't agree with me. But if we were having an IRL, IRL is the cool way to say in real life, you guys. So if I say IRL, it means in real life. So if me and Aiden were IRL, I could tell him all the details, and I think I could convince him that he would also be with a woman if it was like the way I describe it. So I just can't. Okay. How did your family react to you being gay? Um, Bad. They acted crazy. They acted totally way worse than I thought they would act. Uh, they they basically both confronted me after they found some gay pride ticket in my jeans, and they had the Bible in their hands, and they asked me, "Are you a gay?" And they're like, "And before you answer, just know if you lie to me, I'll never speak to you again." That's what my father said. And so then I was like, okay. So if I lie to protect them, and then they find out it's a lie, he's never going to speak to me again. Or I can just say the truth and end this farce, this 20-year farce. So I just said the truth, and they started crying. They started crying and yelling instantly, and I left within like 5 to 10 minutes after that. Uh, I didn't speak to them for like a month, but then they came around to it eventually. Slowly, guys, slowly. My mother many times offered to hire a working woman to train me, you know? So it was and she kept offering this working woman to me for years, you know. Eventually she got the gist that I'm not changing. So, yeah, it's crazy. So, okay, I convinced you halfway. Good, good. Oh, Michael. Michael says no. Gold card carrier here. You're a pure blood. Michael's a pure blood. You know, technically, I think there is some term. A gay man that has never kissed a woman or been with a woman. I think they're called a pure blood gay or something like that. So I'm not pure blooded anymore because I've been tainted. I've kind of been tainted. So if you could call it that. Thank you, Aiden. You are awesome. Thank you, Aiden. So my brothers and sisters were appalled by my coming out. Oh, well, it all has to do with like if you grew up, Catholic or any Christian religion that's very strict, right? It's hard, it's like you're going against somebody's beliefs. They think they're trying to protect you. They don't want you to burn for eternity. I get it, but still, it's like, uh, it's hard. Have I had difficulties because I was gay and felt really depressed and sad or not? I mean, real difficulties because of it. I mean, I believe that I am, you know, I was born, or I'm in one of the best times and in the best parts of like the world to be gay. Los Angeles is like one of the best cities to be a gay man. So if I had been born in like Michigan or North Dakota or something, probably I would have been like sad or depressed. But here, no, I didn't feel like sad or depressed. I mean, yeah, when I was like maybe 13, I prayed to be straight. So I was kind of sad then because I would pray to God to make me straight. And I was praying for like months. And then after a while, like nothing's happening. It's like, okay, here it says in the Bible, if you pray, you get what you receive. God can help fix you if you're broken or whatever. Well, I'm praying with like a pure heart. Like I was praying with sincerity. I want to change. I don't want to be this. I want to go to heaven. And then nothing happened. So I was like, well, then nothing's broken. Then I'm fine. So then that's when my sadness ended. And I was like, well, this is it. This is what God made. Like it was clear as day then. He didn't change me because there was nothing to change. It's like duh. But the rest of the world apparently can't understand that, or is finally starting to understand that. So that was the only time I was ever sad because of it. After that, no, because I really have no desire for kids. And even if I wanted to have kids, well, I could find a lady probably that would want to have my kid and she'd be okay with me not being in its life. Even that is doable now. So, gold card carrier. Yes, that's a great way of putting it, isn't it? Gold card carrier. I'm going to start using that. So, platinum card carrier. He sounds even better. So, appalled. Parents weren't too bad about it. Okay. Michael, you have lovely parents. You wouldn't want to be born in India. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know how it is over there. I mean, India is a religious society too, right? So it would be hard. Um, I was praying to God to bring me my first man. That's funny. Lovely Iden. Uh, when you were a kid, did you play with dolls or toy soldiers? So I had, not dolls. No, my main love was like video games. So like Nintendo, Mario Brothers. I had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a kid. But I really was into like the video game world. That was my main. So I don't know. That's what I like playing for hours. Like I could play that for hours and just kill Bowser and save Princess Peach and all that stuff. So, uh, when you were a kid, you played with dolls. Okay, dream. I always dream home is America, though I was born in England. Well, it's just we're all like attracted to certain places, right? And we can't explain it. We don't know if it's like a past life thing or what. But yeah, it's like if this if this feeling keeps re emerging over and over, it's not going to go away until you fulfill it. Like if you feel like you belong in America, then you got to strive to make it happen, right? It's because then if you don't, you're going to have regrets. Like I've always tell everybody, old people when they interview them when they're in their 90s, they always regret the stuff they didn't do, not the stuff they did do, not the stuff they said. The stuff they didn't do are their biggest regrets. So, yeah. Zaddy babies, yes, yes. I mean, especially when I saw that filter, the teenage filter, I was like, oh yeah. And by the way, I lied when I made that video and I said, oh, this totally looks like me. No, I did not really look like that when I was a little kid. I mean, kind of a little bit, but my face was rounder. Like the filter didn't make my face round enough because now my face is long, and it makes my kid face still kind of longish, but my face was rounder as a kid. So, but it's close. It's still pretty close. Super Mario and his friend. I used to rate my mom's makeup, age 5, and I would scribble all her lipstick on my face and powder. Oh wow. Well, I do remember my sister had, I think, powder in her little makeup kit, and I do remember just being fascinated by that because it was like pretty. Like I remember lifting it and smelling it because it was like so light and airy. It had like a little feathery nest to it. I remember doing that. I thought that was pretty. But I didn't like put it on me. But I do remember being fascinated about those girl things. It's just like weird, you know? So weird to a little boy, you know, that's what I mean. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, yes. The video filter is fun. It is. Everyone in the chat seems Euro. No, there's a lot of Americans in this chat. There's a lot of Americans. But yes, I have a lot of uh yeah, Greek Tony Adventures. I have about 60% of my audience is in America, or 59%. Then 10% are in India, and then the rest are spread out through the other countries. So yeah, USA and Canada, like USA is 59, Canada's 2%, and then it's India, then it's the UK and the other English speaking countries, and then the other countries that are my followers. So I'm very like pan. My followers are everywhere because I look like I could be from anywhere. So they relate. They relate. So video filters, everyone in the chat. What do you think about all this transgender ideology that schools want to teach kids so they could start figuring it out so young? Yeah, that I'm not answering. I'm not getting into any of the transgender stuff because, you guys, all of this is being recorded. Like, all of this gets recorded, gets saved on my channel. I'm not going to say anything controversial because I'm an actor and I want to be loved by everyone, okay? But all I got to say, people are free to do what they want, and yeah, I'm not touching that. Yeah, no, this is a positive vibes chat, okay? There are other channels where there are people that will talk about that for hours, though. And yeah, if you want to hear about that, go there. Not me. We only talk about fun things, not politics. I try not to talk about politics. Actually, I don't think I ever have talked about politics here. So and it's gonna stay that way. It's staying that way. So Regal Lovely here in Finland, there isn't that in schools yet. I've changed my diet and I'm noticing my stomach is going, but I think it's gonna be another 12 weeks if I rough it out. It could be even less than 12 weeks. I mean, once your body starts just becoming a fat burning machine, which it will be if you deprive it of too much carbs and sugar, it should come off easily. It's like a man's body is designed to burn fuel. Just don't put as much fuel in it. Do the intermittent fasting. Just try to think that you're a caveman, like caveman would feast and famine, mostly famine most of the time. So, and yeah, exercise helps, but not too much exercise. Like I said, too much exercise then makes you hungry. Like, I've noticed that. So like, sometimes, guys, I go to Griffith Park to make content, and on those days I'm hungrier because I went up to the top of a mountain, right? And do I reward myself? Yeah, even I'm like, hey, I went to the top of Griffith Park, I'm gonna reward myself. It's like on those days that I have well, like I'll eat like maybe like 2 spoonfuls of ice cream or something. Because I really am like strict with my diet. It's like, and then because I do these things, I want to show off to you guys. Like I'm a public figure, and literally my figure is public, so I gotta stay in shape. So my weight, I weigh 145, so I'm 5'8", so I know I look like I'm huge on camera, but that's what it takes. If I put on like muscle, it means I have to eat more, which means I have to invest more time in the kitchen. I just can't do it. Like, yeah, I'd like to be bigger, but then it involves all this extra cooking, and it's like, it would be boring ass food. I'd have to eat like a lot of chicken breasts, a lot of eggs, and that extra work. I already do too much work with meal prep. I can't do it. I'm fine just looking like this. So my lovely Dallas, cheeky boy. I love silent people too. Change the angle. You guys get bored. Let's see. Can I look sexy like this? Oh, this is kind of sexy. Kinda. Look, guys, I'm a sexy zaddy.
Look, this is the top of the hour. It's 8 p.m. in the east, 5 p.m. in the west, and I'm a sexy zaddy. Thank you for joining my live. If you've never been here, see, that's my announcer voice, guys. That's so fake. Wasn't that so ultra fake? Oh, God. It was like, Moises, what are you doing? That is so fake. So, Yo Moises, I'm salsa dancing instructor, and I'm wondering if you know some dance clubs I could teach at. I don't know anything about dancing. If you've ever seen any of my TikToks or my shorts, you know that I'm a horrible dancer, and that's because of my parents. My parents never taught me how to dance because they were religious, and we never went to parties, and I never went to dances. So I don't know anything about the dancing world. I dance like a white man. Okay, that's how I dance. I sway. This is me. This is my dancing out. That's how I dance. So I'm 5'10 and 155. New boyfriend is 6'3 and 230. Oh my God, he's gonna totally dominate you, Michael. Like, are you gonna be biting the pillow for him? I thought you were a top. I thought you were a Leo top. Like, WTF? I'm shocked. I'm shook. I'm shook. So yummy food and yummy fruits, yummy ice cream. I'm 196, 3.04 meters. No, that's 3 meters. No, that would be like 9 feet. Oops, something fell. Sony got a long way to go. Zaddy cool. Hey Zaddy. Emilio Zapata, what's up? Look, I'm in widescreen, so I was like, yeah, I'll just try some new moves, so my audience doesn't get bored, because I'm here for my audience. I'm here for the fans, Hollywood Moises fans. So Moises, I'm still a Leo top. Yeah, but you're gonna be dominated by a 6'3" man that's gonna put all his weight on you and crush you and own you. He's gonna literally own your butt. I'm sorry, I just love that imagery because I know you are a top and you give off all this top energy, and I can tell. But just the thought of Michael being dominated by this other guy, I don't know. In my mind, it's a trip, is what I'm saying. So, never bored here. No compromises. Thanks for answering the hard questions. Okay. Yes. So I love the widescreen on your right now. Yes. So it's like, see, you guys want it. Let's see. This is how the internet hoes are like. They put the camera like right there, like for like package zooms and stuff. I can't be doing that on YouTube. Not yet. Don't get too comfortable with your leg. I know, right? Because stuff might flop around. Can't have that. Hey, Moises, keep it clean. What I am doing? I am fully clothed. Like, see how you guys? It's like I am an innocent host here, and you guys are the ones with the filthy mind. There's been times where I'm literally wearing just shorts on video, no shirt, just shorts, and I don't get those comments. I'm fully clothed essentially, and and you guys go crazy. So keep it clean. He's a muscle bear bottom and dedicated. Hot. That's like, I'll do my surfer voice for that one. Michael, that's like totally hot. Like totally. Smile. You won't answer my political questions, but talking about top and bottom, come on. Yeah, I'm not answering anything political. I'm not going to answer political questions. Like, this is not a political channel. Hollywood Moises is an entertainment channel. You wouldn't go ask Mario Lopez what he thinks about Donald Trump and Joe Biden and the Ukraine war, right? Well, think of me. I'm just the gay Mario Lopez, okay? I don't talk about that stuff. But I'll talk to you about the Kardashians and about Little Nas X and Lizzo. I love my Lizzo because she's large and in charge. So, yes, there you go. I know who I am. Do you? I love all the angles you're in, though. Thank you. Let's see. He's going red now in the. Oh, because I'm getting emotional. I can't believe you can tell when I'm gonna be red. Ah, no free ball. That was an 80s, like for sure, dude. It's like totally radical. No, radical, tubular, and gnarly. Um, Hollywood Moises is Lopez. Well, people tell me and him have like the same energy. Uh, Mario Lopez, because he's all like happy. He's always happy, right? And he's like non-threatening, and he's sexy, right? Mario Lopez is sexy. So like me and him have like I think I'd get along with him. I think I'd be friends. He's like a straight version of me. So yeah, he's fun. I think I'd have fun with him. Like on his show, I would love to be interviewed by Mario. Los Angeles County residents living near the mountains will be subject to a winter storm warning from 7 p.m. Tuesday until 4 p.m. Saturday afternoon. Yes, but in Koreatown, there will be no snow. The Hollywood sign will not be covered in snow. Do not believe the news, guys. It's not going to be snowing in downtown LA. It's like people, they talk about that blizzard warning like it's actually going to snow on the Hollywood sign. If it snows on the Hollywood sign, I will eat this tank top. And it's now on video. If it snows on the Hollywood sign, Hollywood Moises will eat my I'll eat my tank top, okay? Literally. I will. It's not happening. You'll see. But the news loves to like exaggerate. So Mario looks gay to me. He does. Why? Because he's a fit. I mean, he's super ripped. Mario has like 0% body fat. Just because of that. I mean, I don't think he comes across gay. He's just like, he's very friendly and polite, but he has to be. That's his job. So Mario gives off bottom energy. Hey guys, this is Extra. And today we have the Kardashians on here. I can't even imitate his voice. It's very, I don't know. It's so neutral. You know, there's nothing to imitate. It's too normal. Mario, I know him. Hollywood eating. If I was a character in The Wizard of Oz, who would I be? In Wizard of Oz? Well, I mean, I don't know for sure. I mean, obviously I'd like to be that the evil witch. And by the evil witch, I'm talking about Glenda. Glenda, the good witch of the north. She was the evil witch in that whole saga. Because the minute she came out of that bubble that came out of the sky, she could have put Dorothy back in a bubble and sent her back to the star called Kansas, right? Because she had magic powers. But she's like, no, bitch, you have to walk a yellow brick road for like 1,000 miles. There's going to be like monster trees on the way. There's going to be like flying monkeys. And yeah, everything's going to try to kill and attack you. So be on your way. Just start walking. Like, why didn't you just put her in the bubble? Dumb. She was an evil witch of the north. So I would want to be her because she has all that power. So Mario is uncut. Mario was born in California. I'm not sure. Mario is probably cut, I think. Mario was born in Chula Vista, I think, which is like by San Diego. What happened to the gay black guy that was on with Mario and the other lady? They got rid of him. Yeah. You know, their contracts end, and you know they have focus groups on these shows. And on the focus groups, if you're not, what do they call it, rating well, like they put people in a room, they show them the TV show, and they give them like a little remote control, and when they like something on the screen, they move the dial. So if a host isn't rating well, they just don't renew their contracts. They don't get fired. They just get told, we're not renewing your contract. And that's what usually happens. And they bring a new face that's fresher, or a lady, or whatever. A TikTok star now is what they would do. So I don't know. I live 15 blocks from Knott's Berry Farm. Maybe it will snow here. Well, maybe. You guys are even farther from the mountains down in Anaheim. Like, if it does snow, it will be, yes, it would be here, close to downtown LA. Disneyland is way too far from the mountains. I don't think it would snow down there. I'm
I never thought of her like that. No, she is. She had all that bubble power, and she didn't do shit. Moises would be the Tin Man, the one that has no brain. Oh no, he had no brain, right? I think I have a brain. So no, I'm not the Tin Man. Um, Toto, yeah, Toto steals the show because it's such a cute creature. Uh, I heard a rumor that Kanye West is secretly gay. I don't know. I have not heard that rumor. I think I would know if he was, but I don't know. I have not heard that. I mean, he gives off. If he was gay, he'd be like a top because he gives off very macho top energy. So if he was, he would not be a bottom for sure. Iden, lovely, cool. I would be the wizard. Oh, the wizard. Well, but the wizard ended up being a big phony. You know, that's that's why I didn't like the wizard because he ended up being a big phony. So, all right. Okay, I've been talking for 1 hour 15 minutes. That's 15 minutes longer than I was supposed to be talking. So, the scarecrow didn't have a brain. Okay. All right. So I'm going to rest up and probably have a snack. And then I'm going on my TikTok at 7 p.m. for my live event. And by live event, it means I'll be shirtless talking to strangers from all over the world. So I'll try to be live tomorrow. I'll announce it if I am. So, yes, Aiden, you need to go to bed. You need to go to bed, Aiden. And you can see me later, maybe, on if you're awake. I know it's late. But everybody that's still here, thank you. Thank you for joining in. Like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll try to come online tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow at the same bat time, same bat channel. All right, I love all of you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good night to all of you in Europe and to you in America. Also,